The Joe Rogan Experience.
This season, it was some baby steps of like going back to that route and just placing a lot of gear so that I felt super safe. And then, climbing it in the same style that I was going to climb it with Alex, simul-climbing it, but still placing more gear. And then during my try this year, I actually told Alex, because he's definitely more comfortable than almost anyone I know on El Cap. Most people at least feel a little bit of intimidation, a little bit of fear, like, there's a little bit of anxiety around it. And he's just, it's so casual that he was like, yeah, you should just like, just run it out, like go all the way. Like, he was basically just wanting me to do it the same way that I was doing it before. And I was like, Alex, I'm going to be a little slower this time. Like, I think I need that for my head. And he was like,
he
okay.
felt like you should do it with the same amount of gear that you did before.
Yeah,
Just don't fall. Just don't fall this time, Emily.
Yeah, kind of.
Real simple.
A little bit. Yeah. He was like, but Alex, the one thing he always says is he's just like, okay, follow your heart. And I was like, okay, well, I'm going to go slower.
Well, so the audience knows, Alex told me that he did a route once and on his way up realized that he hadn't brought any chalk.
Whew.
So he had to borrow it from someone else who was strapped to ropes. So he's free soloing.
Yeah.
No chalk.
Yeah.
Says, hey, I don't have any chalk. And the guy gives him a bag. And then he left the bag at the top so that when they got to the top, they could retrieve the bag.
Yeah. That's a classic Alex situation.
What? Like, how do you not bring, like, if you lift weights, you like chalk. It's like, it's very important.
For me too.
Get a good grip.
Kind of obsessed with having chalk.
Yeah,
if I don't have chalk, I just won't go climbing.
I just can't imagine.
But I think he's the type of person that, going back to like talking about heart rate, like I bet when he's in those types of situations, like he's so relaxed and his heart rate is so low, and he's a different, I think he's truly unique, and I think that he just has a different, like, even brain chemistry than a lot of us in terms of like how he feels fear and how he can maintain that composure in a very dangerous situation.
Well, he's remarkably calm all the time.
Yeah.
Like, he just seems always like on this one plane.
Yeah.
He's got like this like 55 beats per minute that he just stays at all the time.
Yep. And it's great climbing with him, actually, because it kind of rubs off on me a little bit. Like, when I climb with Alex, I feel more confident. I feel more capable. I tend to climb better. Even though he kind of gives me shit all the time for being nervous. He's always like, you're always nervous. Like, you're always stressing out. But it's actually when I'm with him, I'm like, you know what? I can chill out a little bit. I can be on that wavelength a little bit more. So that's part of the reason why I like climbing with him up there and why I chose him for this project.
Well, that makes sense. I mean, I guess when you're around people that are, if you're doing a thing and you're around people that are excellent at that thing, it's contagious or at least inspirational.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's important to to practice things that you want to be better at with people who are better than you.
Yeah, for sure. Episodes of the Joe Rogan Experience are now free on Spotify. That's right, they're free. From September 1st to December 1st, they're going to be available everywhere. But after December 1st, they will only be available on Spotify, but they will be free. That includes the video. The video will also be there. It'll also be free. That's all we're asking. Just go download Spotify. Much love. Bye-bye.